My first introduction to homeopathy was Sue was fresh out of school. We were working out of the same building. And I, at the time, to be honest, I thought homeopathy was a bunch of baloney, but I liked Sue. Sue's laugh, I could hear her at the other end of the building. And I thought, well, they're having fun in there when she's seeing patients, so what's this like? And so she let me practice on her. And the very first remedy Sue put me on, I was having a really hard time. My mom had just passed away. I was having a lot of stress. I was having patients coming in with bigger problems than I really sometimes knew what to do with. And I was kind of pretty close to quitting practice. And Sue put me on a remedy called Agar. And I almost didn't take it. I actually was this close to leaving for the day from the clinic at lunchtime and not coming back because I was so stressed out. And Sue had given me this remedy and it was on my desk. And I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and take that, even though I didn't. So you don't have to believe in it for it to work. Okay. Some people will say that. Well, you have to believe. No, you don't. No. Because I experienced that. And I took that remedy and it just shifted things. All of a sudden, things were doable. I got to see my problems a little clearer than other people's problems and that kind of thing. And then I found out Agar is kind of like, what do you call it? Like almost like a superhero remedy?
Yeah, it's the person who really wants to be the superhero. They just honorable intentions galore, but it is not humanly possible.
So I was trying to help myself and everybody else in my life, and I couldn't. And the Agar balanced me out. And remedies can change, right? Yeah. Because I know I experienced that. I went through a really hard time in my life at one point, just a lot of stress. And I know you had put me on a remedy that was really helpful to keep me going. And in fact, I remember at one point you would actually warn the staff that I just redosed Dr. Brad's remedy because I would go from almost a depressive state to after taking the remedy, I would come in and I would be actually like, why aren't we changing the world right now? Let's get out there.
He'd be a fireball. Like tie him down or something. He'd just be on fire.
Yeah. But that's what I needed during that time of life in order to keep functioning and help patients and keep things, the clinic going and my personal life going. Yeah. Our whole goal is to try to help that person find what works for them. And sometimes patients will become just completely homeopathy in their care at times because it works so well for them. And at other times it's a mix. Where we need, like we've been running into that with the CNSR therapy, where if somebody's had a concussion, where their cranium has been collapsed and locked up so long, sometimes the homeopathy, even when we're hitting the right remedies, doesn't work all the way through. So then we might need to do another therapy to open up the cranium so that the homeopathy can work. Also, we've had good results back and forth between like nutritional supplements or even organ systems and homeopathy, where we need to balance an organ, how the organ systems in the body work, the healing processes, or we need to build up nutrients, and then the homeopathy works better.